guys, and welcome back to Learn Golf with Cassie. Today you guys are going to be watching a 18-hole vlog of me putting and chipping around the green. It won't be a complete full vlog because we're just going to have the short game, and so that you guys can see how many putts I made and how my short game is. So you'll see me at the end.
So here's a scorecard from Cassie from a few months ago. She got 44 putts. Here's a scorecard from last week. She got 40 putts, so improving. And today we're watching the short game, chipping and putting, to see if we can make any more improvements. This is on the first hole. And Cassie played a little 9-iron, just dropped it short there. And that's basically because she wasn't swinging around her body and letting the club accelerate around her body as she did those 60, 50, 40 yard shots. But for little chips, which we've been working on the videos, she's been pretty good, and she just misses the little up and down here and gets that in for the first 2 putt of the day. Our goal at the beginning of the day, I said to Cassie, was to try and do some good chips and to get 2 putts on every hole where we can. This is the second hole, and you can see this is one of the things that Cassie has improved on, but that's more a sort of jab shot, and it just means that the ball's stopping 10-15 feet before it should do, leaving her these ones today. That was an uphiller. She gave it a good roll. We had been doing a video, you'll be watching that video I'm sure soon, how to get feel with longer putts, and she certainly did get a lot better feel with the longer putts. This is a slippery little distance, a downhill putt. You can see she's doing her setup, checking her line, and this one she just taps it down the hill. Nice 2 putts. There's 2 putts in a row. This is the third hole. She played this one really well, and here's her 7-iron, and she just a little pop. But you can see again she's just popping it down, and the club passes only about 6-7 inches, so it's really more of a pop-up shot. It's worked quite well there because she's using a 7-iron, and she's left herself about 6 feet. And this is where we need to do the next stage of her putting practice and drilling, because she can make those, I think. Oh, silly girl. That was a tap in she didn't put away. Okay, and the fourth hole, watch this, she's gonna, again, it's jab. Oh, now it looks like a nice shot, it's just not quite carrying, and that was what's happening with those medium range pitches. She decided she was going to chip on here. I missed the chip to here, and she's just pushed it to the right. So another 2 putt, so we're on target. This is a one where she's got to go over the bunker, so this is a difficult shot. She's got the sand wedge. She's stubbed it into the ground a couple of times. I've told her she's got to swing all the way round. There you go. She still kind of held it about waist height in the follow through, but she got enough energy into the ball to pop it up onto the green, and here she is for the putter. Yeah, not bad, but not quite enough energy to get it up that hill. Again, leaving her one of these 4 to 5 footers, and this is actually better than she did at the beginning of her last round, where she was leaving herself 10 footers. So we've seen some improvement here. Through and release. No, it's a good putt. You can see it's rolling right on the line, but just not quite enough on it. So on the 6th hole, she's laid up a bit short. She's got a difficult under, down below her feet lie here. She's got a little 7-iron. She's got pop it up there. She's not entirely happy with that, and she's got a long putt to go. But she's on the green, that's the important thing. And You can see the feel now is getting a lot better. This we thought was going to go in at one stage, and then drifted about 1.5 foot past. And really the story of the day was some pretty good putts, a much better distance control and feel for it. She made some nice 2 or 3 footers to putt, but then there were a couple that just didn't quite go for her, and we've got to work on this kind of 6 foot length so she's a bit more positive, and that literally lips on the right edge, so she's a little unlucky there. 3 putts. We join on the 7th. She's played some nice shots today. She's played some good 3-wood. She's definitely improved with her 3-wood now she's had a chance. And you can see she's decelerating and just sort of jabbing it. It's more like a punch. Watch this. And stop. She just pops it up there. Now it works sometimes and looks great, and in that case it worked great, and she played a really nice shot. She's got a good chance to put that in for an up and down, but sometimes it doesn't work, and we'll see that in the next hole. Let's just see if she can roll this in. This is a little bit left to right, and she's got in. That was really good. We get a dab there. Now this is the 8th hole. She's got basically the same shot, and look, she just too much swing and thumps it behind the ball. The club's not passing through around past her body or past the ball even, and that was a painful shot for her, because she's now got a really long downhill putt. She gave it a good effort, and she's really rolling these a lot better. I've seen massive improvement, but where she could have been putting from 6 feet, she's got 20 yards, and now she's got a second putt from 6 feet when it could have been the first one. And a couple of the other things that we saw today, you'll see her feet are open and it's dragging it a little bit to the left. Now, we were playing a match play here, and I actually gave her this putt, but yeah, you can see her feet are aiming too far left, and she's just going to hit it down that line and miss the hole there. So actually that was a 4 putt, which was really her only bad one of the day. We get to the 9th though. She's hit a 9-iron 60 yards onto the back of the green, which means she didn't have to do a pitch, which was nice. And she's got this slick little left to righter. Yeah, she gets her feet straight. I actually tell her to get her feet straight there. So her feet are always a little bit open, and she's rolled that really nicely down the hill, and she's just got the nice easy 1 foot tap in. But I make her play these because you've got to pay attention, and you've got to be able to hit them solidly, and if you don't, you walk off very frustrated at missing something like this. Her feet again a little bit open, quite a lot, but it's a short putt, and she just taps it in. Well done. So we've played 9 holes, and I just threw that one in there. That was a 70-yard 7-iron, and she just totally stopped the swing right at the ball and just chunked it along there. And this is what cost her a lot of shots today. That's 7-iron or 9-iron from 50 and 70 yards. But there's the little pop-up shot, and she's played that one really nice here on the 10th hole. You can see she's put it to there within about 6 feet, and I think most low handicappers would have been pretty happy with that result. Now once again her feet are way open. I've just gone up there to tell her, and she gives it a nice roll. Again, it's a little bit out left, but that's not a bad effort at all. So 2 putt, she walks off with a dab. She chipped on to the green here. I didn't actually get the chip. That was a real fast, slick downhill left to right. She gave it a good roll, and that was all I was asking her to do. Give it a good roll and try to get a better distance control. Will she make the putt back up the hill? Yes, she will. Well done. Now this is the hole that we had on the previous vlog that she 5-putted. Well, she hit a pitch into the middle of the green. The flag's at the back today, so that was her first putt. It's an uphill putt here. It's pretty slow. She needs to give it a little bit more, so I've told her to give it a little bit more. And that was a good effort. And she's rolled it next to the hole, so that's much better, and the tap-ins are easy from that distance. Well done. And here's another example of that. So this 70-yard shot that she's just thumping it down. In the practice swing she looks okay, but watch this and stop. Oh, she's popped it up, but we're not getting any real energy out of the ball, so it's just flying up, and you see she's good. That's one shot lost, and here's another one, unfortunately, where she's lost a shot and dab. Oh, well, let's make amends, and that is a nice little chip. So she was chipping very well. It was the medium length pitches that were a struggle, but she finishes it off nicely, saves a couple of shots there, but unfortunately lost a couple of shots. And here's another example of the stop and just punching the ground. We were a little bit frustrated at this stage. Didn't seem to be able to get it out of her system, but here's the chip. Just trying to get the chip going around. We're going to work a little bit more on these medium pitches around the 30-40 distance and 50-60 yard distance. Pop. See, there's the little pop shot. Oh yeah, what a great up and down. So she was doing it, and doing it quite a few times. The next hole she had a long putt here, gave it a decent roll up the hill, and this looked good. Oh, and just tickled out. We all know how frustrating that can be. Okay, so we join her near the green at the 16th. I've told her she has to let it swing through. She does, and the ball does go somewhere. It goes a little bit long, and this is that little pop-up shot that she plays really nicely with that sand wedge, and that was a really difficult shot, and she gives this a nice roll to the hole. It just goes down that hole a little bit too far, about 4 feet left, and this is the one we need to help her with, that one which she stops and just jabs it. So there was a 3-putt, which was a pity because she played really well. The 17th she made a little 9-iron pitch, and that was an up and down. And then the 18th, for some reason I couldn't control the camera. But here's the scorecard, and the important thing, 39 putts.
So guys, so today I feel like, even though you guys didn't see the whole vlog, I feel like I did pretty well with my 3-woods, because I don't usually use those, and I've only been using them for the last 2 course vlogs. And so today you only saw our short game, but I did pretty well with my short game, but some shots that I could not do whatsoever and I was stopping was the pitching and the irons, the higher irons, like the 9-iron, the 7-iron, the sand wedge even. They were just rubbish from like 50 and 60 yards. So I'll need to improve on that. But my short game was actually quite good after some of the practices we did. So give us all a thumbs up if you liked our video, and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time. Bye.